supplementary to 4, and supplementary to 1. So now I can use corresponding angles to figure out all the angles down here as well. 2 is the same as 6, so what's the 3 the same as? The 7, and those two are vertical, 6 and 7. And then 5 is the same as what? 1. Upper left, lower left. You can think of it that way as well. Angle 4 is the same as angle 8. So again, you'll see alternate interior angles are congruent. Same side interior angles are supplementary, and that's where those come from. So let's move on. Here's an example where we have two transversals, a very classic example as well. We're told that angle 1 is 20 degrees, and we're told that angle 9 is 90 degrees. So since we know angle 9 is 90, we know automatically that all four of these angles are 90 degrees by definition of perpendicular lines, and by corresponding angles, we know that all of these are also 90 degrees. So that helps us out right away. Now, in order to figure out, let's see, the other angles, we can start with what we know. So let's go over here and look at angle 2. Angle 2 and angle 1 are what? Complementary. So this has to be 70 since these add up to 90. And then we know this angle. These are going to be vertical, right? So we have black and red, so this is 70. We have blue and red, so this is 20. We know this one's 90, so all these angles are taken care of. Now we need to come down here. So this is from the blue line to the red line. So angle 6 is from the black line to the red line. So at the top, we want to go from the black line to the red line and see if we can figure out the degree of that angle, and then we can use corresponding angles and we'll know what the measure of angle 6 is. Well, we know that this little angle 1 is 20, and we know that this angle here is 90. 90 and 20 gives us 110 degrees. So we know that this angle 6 has to be 110 degrees. Now that we know that, we can finish all these angles down here at the bottom. 6 is vertical from A, so this is 110. They're congruent. And 6 and 7 are supplementary, so this has to be 70 degrees. This has to be 70 as well, since they're vertical, and these are supplementary. And if you look, you'll also notice that this angle and this angle are alternate interior. You have to be really careful when you have more than one transversal, and the way you can really check and make sure you're looking at the correct angles is by using color on your transversals and making sure you're going from the right line to the right line. So for example, going from that black line to that red line, black line to that red line, or here going from black down to red, here going from red down to black for alternate interior. For same side interior, let's look at same side interior with 70. Or angle 7, excuse me. Same side interior, I'm going from red to black, so I need to go from red to black up here as well. So I know that here, this should equal 110. And sure enough, it does. Well, these are supplementary, right, because they're same side interior. And angle 3 is 90, 4 is 20, and that does equal 110. So you have to be really careful being able to distinguish what angles go together when you have two transversals. And there are more examples when you look at the notes here, but I'm going to stop there.